Hello, everybody. We are with Rick. Hey, Rick, why don't you say hello to everybody at home?
Hi, everyone. Hi, Rich. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you for joining. We are now also live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube and we are live on Facebook, everybody. So, this is an exciting time. For the first time, Rich TV Live is live on two streams. We are live on Facebook and we are live on YouTube with a very special guest. Now, why don't you tell everyone a little bit about your company and your symbol? And then we'll get into a little bit deeper about your company because this is a surprise. I didn't tell anybody that you were coming today. I didn't tell anyone. Nobody was prepared. I just said we were live. This is a surprise for the audience and the people that are watching at home all over the world. I'm very excited to have you today. So let's share the news. Who are you? What's the company? Give them the symbol. I know everybody in the trading room is just dying to know your symbol to do their due diligence. So let's have it.
All right. So, Rich, thanks for having me. My name's Rick Deitch. I'm the CEO of Nutra Pharma Corporation. The symbol is NPHC. Nathan, Peter, Harry, Charlie. NPHC, we trade on the OTCQB. We're a fully reporting stock on the OTCQB. And we're a biotech company. And it's a real company because we actually have products for sale, which isn't normal in this sort of field. Most biotech companies have a dream of a future drug, and we certainly have that. We have 21 patents, and we have drugs in the pipeline for multiple sclerosis, HIV, rheumatoid arthritis, herpes, adrenal neuropathy. But we also have over-the-counter products that we're selling right now. We have Nyloxin for pain. We have Nyloxin and Nyloxin Extra Strength for human pain, and we have Pet Pain Away for dogs and cats. So we have really we've mitigated the risk to investors because we're already selling products as we're trying to get the blockbuster drugs through the approval process.
That's great. Now, pharmaceuticals have been super hot lately. What do you think about President Trump coming into power? Do you think that he's going to actually help? Because I heard he really wants to speed up FDA approval. Does that affect your company? Is that something that you think will enhance your company and your business having President Trump in power right now?
It's an interesting question because it's yes and no. Um, our main drug that's right now in the approval process for the FDA is RPI 78M for multiple sclerosis. And last year we were granted orphan designation. Orphan designation already gives us fast track, rolling review, waiver of fees. So we have all the dispensation we can get from the FDA already. The one thing I will say is that the pharmaceutical industry has been really under attack about drug prices. In fact, the latest MS drug that was just approved is estimated to be $60,000 per year for a patient, which I think is ludicrous. It's ridiculous. You have MS patients, a lot of which are poor to begin with. They have a horrible disease, and now they have to pay $60,000 a year for a drug. We have an MS drug that actually treats the symptoms of the disease, actually modifies the disease, and our drug is incredibly cheap to make. I don't know what it's going to come out at, but I'd be surprised if it costs more than $7,000 or $8,000 per patient year, and we'd still make a huge amount of money on it.
Wow, that's incredible. So you're talking about people saving like a huge amount of money, and I know this is a major problem, especially in America, where they don't have the healthcare like we have in Canada. Where I mean, I've heard horror stories where people go bankrupt just because of these illnesses, and it's sad, and I think that that's incredible that you have that potential. You
Yeah,
know,
and understand MS also. All the drugs for multiple sclerosis are measured by their ability to slow the forward progression of the disease. In other words, the drugs will make you progress more slowly than if you didn't take the drugs. And all the drugs are immunosuppressive. They shut off your immune system, so you get sick from everything else. So the side effects are horrible, and you still are not treating the disease. You're just slowing it down. We've actually given our drug to over 300 patients in open label trials. And what we found is when people use the drug, the forward disease stops, the forward prevention production of disease stops, and symptoms improve over time. In fact, we've seen patients get out of wheelchairs on the drug more than 6 or 8 months. And so we got orphan designation now for pediatric MS. We're ready to roll into clinical studies for pediatric MS over the next 6 to 9 months. So it's a great time for the company. We have almost no side effects compared to the other drugs.
Wow.
And you look, like I said, the last drug that was just approved is going to be $60,000 a year. And their only claim is that they slow the fall production of the disease, the fall progression of the disease.
So you're saying that their drug is going to be 60,000 a year, and your drug will be 7 to 8,000 a year.
Well, I'm saying I don't know because we're going to license it to a big partner. That's what biotechs do. Phase 2 studies are the pivotal study. Phase 2 studies are what they call preliminary efficacy. 19 out of 20 drugs in the U.S. failed phase 2 studies. Does your drug work in the indication that you've chosen? And so we need to get through the phase 2 study, which we're working on right now. The phase 2 will prove that the drug actually works. After phase 2, small biotechs like us license out to a larger partner. The biggest players in MS now are Biogen, Teva, Celgene just bought Receptos for $7.2 billion. So chances are we'll be licensing to one of those companies. And of course, they'll set the price. But I can tell you our drug is incredibly cheap to make. It's shelf stable, lasts forever, is incredibly user friendly. So I can't imagine it's going to be an expensive drug when it comes to market.
Well, that's what we like to hear when we find companies that have a good product, that are undervalued, underappreciated, and underexposed. That is what the community in Rich TV Live is looking for. We're looking for, our community, just so you know, it's single moms, single dads, people with families that are working hard, just trying to get that second income, trying to find a way to get out of the rat race. They're looking for that home run. Why is your company that home run? Tell the people at home.
It's great. You can look at the history. Most biotech companies start, they raise $100 million, $200 million, and they fly through cash. Since inception with Nutra Pharma, you'll see that we have losses of about $50 million, and we've been around since 2000, so it's 17 years. And we've lost about $50 million, and the losses almost primarily are stock grants, stock issuances. We've only spent less than $15 million since inception. And we have 21 patents, 3 key patents. We have all the preclinical and clinical work ready to move into a phase 2 with MS, a phase 2 with AMN, adrenal myeloneuropathy. And like I said before, we have products on the market. We have naloxone for chronic pain, which we're ready to roll into stores. We have Pet Pain Away that's already started infomercials. So we have product that's out there. I would argue that we've done more for less than any biotech in the history of the country, in the history of the world. Now, add to that, the stock price. Wow. And I want to take this head on. So in mid-2015, our stock was about 27 cents a share. And we're doing okay, but we were just getting approval in India. And our feeling was within 12 months, we were going to get large orders for naloxone in India and China. And so we took a lot of debt. We took some convertible debt with the feeling that those orders were imminent. And what happened is those orders didn't come through. We had middlemen that didn't finish the job. We had middlemen that got in the way of getting that distribution. And what happened, of course, is that convertible debt converted. And that's what we're in the middle of now. So our stock is under a penny a share. It's incredibly undervalued. We have more in inventory right now than our market cap, which makes no sense whatsoever. So when you add the fact that we have sales, we have growing sales.
Sorry, say that again. Let's touch on that. You have more in inventory than your market cap. Explain to the people at home what that means.
Okay, so our market value right now is somewhere around 2 million, maybe 2.5 million, depending on the daily trading of the stock. We have a warehouse full of naloxone and Pet Pain Away. At retail value, it's close to $2 million in inventory. So you start looking at that, the market value makes no sense whatsoever as to the health of the company.
Okay, well that's good. So it's definitely undervalued. Now, how is the company's revenue? It's obviously important to see what the company's revenue stream is. How's the company's balance sheet right now? How's the company's balance sheet going to start to grow? Because one of the key things that we look for here in Rich TV Live are companies that have very healthy balance sheets. What are you guys doing to ensure that you're building shareholder equity and creating shareholder value by building the balance sheet of the company?
It's a good and it's a bad question. Okay, so a lot of biotechs out there have no revenues. Most
That's
biotechs
right.
don't have revenues for 15 or 20 years. They have a promise or the hope of some future blockbuster drug. In fact, we had a higher market value before we had revenues. Revenues actually hurt our value because people started pinning the value of the stock to the revenues of the company. So we only had about $300,000, a little less than $300,000 in net sales in 2016. That was with naloxone and pet pain away. But in that time, we've signed an agreement with an infomercial company for the launch of Pet Pain Away. And the website's up right now. Everyone, please go to petpainaway.com and see the infomercial. It's awesome. It's fabulous. And we really believe that we're going to see some great sales from Pet Pain Away alone. In fact, that company has the ability to earn exclusivity. And if they do nothing else but the minimum to earn exclusivity, that makes the company cash flow positive. That makes us cash flow positive. And that ignores naloxone extra strength, and we have military strength naloxone. We're trying to get into the VA and the active duty military. So there's a lot of things that are going to help grow revenue over the next 12 months. We've also started the registration process in Mexico, Spain, and Israel. And we've hired some more salespeople to start opening up the rest of the world. We're already approved in India, and I believe India could be our biggest market as we get distributors over there as well.
India. Wow. That's a massive market. Whew. You're talking about what? The second largest market in the world behind China, I would assume? 1 billion people?
Yeah, so let me talk about it. So I have the products. Here's Nyloxin, and then we can go to nyloxin.com and see more about the product, Nyloxin. Nyloxin is a pain drug that is unbelievable and different than anything else ever made. Our raw material is cobra venom. We use Asian cobra venom, which is a neurotoxin. And diluted 10,000-fold, it blocks pain and inflammation without side effects. In our last clinical study, our last animal model, we outperformed morphine. We lasted 4 to 6 hours longer than morphine. And because the dose was so small, it's an infinitesimal dose compared to morphine, it's 600 times more potent than morphine on a molecular basis. So we believe we're going to get everybody off of opiate-based drugs with this product. It's all natural, non-narcotic, non-addictive, and actually does the trick, actually relieves pain and inflammation. So we have the Nyloxin product, which is really ready to roll, and it's out there now, and then Pet Pain Away. And whereas there's lots of choices for pain drugs with humans, there's really nothing for dogs and cats. Dogs right now, they'll give them Demerol or Tramadol, which just knocks them out, or NSAIDs, which cause diarrhea, vomiting, things like that. Pet Pain Away is a chicken-flavored gel. You just throw it in their food or give them a little bit on a spoon or on your finger, and within 24 hours, you have these old dogs running around like puppies and these old cats running around like kittens. The difference is absolutely phenomenal. So when we talk about different markets, obviously this is a great idea for the U.S. market. But if you look at India, India has 300 million middle class. That's the entire population of the United States is their middle class that can afford these drugs. When I said cobra venom to you, you backed up a little bit. Well, cobra venom in the U.S. is going to be a question. People are going to say, I'm going to spray cobra venom in my mouth. I'm going to rub it on my skin. It's an educational process to say that cobra venom is actually going to be good for you. When I go to India and I say our product comes from cobra venom, they say that makes sense. They have no problem whatsoever with cobra venom as a raw material for a drug. And then lastly,
interesting,
and this is really important, India has the lowest prescription rates for opiate drugs in the entire world.
Wow.
They don't like opiate drugs. And this is a throwback to British imperialism. When the British ran India, they had opium dens all over the place. They made money on that. When India gained independence, one of the first things they did is outlaw opium and close all the opium dens. And by extension, they hate opiate-based drugs. Morphine, Vicodin, Percocet, Percodan, fentanyl. They don't like any of those drugs, and so they don't give them to patients in India. Our biggest competitor in India is a topical aspirin product. So I think we could own the market in India overnight when we get the right distributor.
Well, that's an incredible market to go after right there. To own that market, that would make this company extremely undervalued, very, very underappreciated, and horribly underexposed. which is why we have you here on Rich TV Live, is to give you that additional exposure. Why would someone want to be a part of your company? What makes your company's culture unique? Why is your company's culture unique?
Well, I'm a biochemist. I'm running the company, and everyone in the company is very entrepreneurial. Everyone in the company knows the big picture of what we can do. We're going to bring drugs to the marketplace that are different than anything else that's out there. It's wildly different than anything else that's out there. We pride ourselves in having products that have little to no side effect profile, which is unheard of now in the pharmaceutical markets. I mean, look at what's available now, even in the MS space. A lot of these are immunosuppressive drugs. So what do? They shut down the immune system. Have you ever heard an ad for Humira or Enbrel? They'll say, "Oh yeah, I took it for my rheumatoid arthritis, and I felt better. My golf game improved." And then you hear the voiceover. Have your doctor check you for infection before using Humira. Have your doctor check you for TB. It's more likely to get an infection or TB while using Humira. Death and cancer has happened.
Like, like, why do I want that drug? Like, are you kidding me?
See, and the whole time they're showing lifestyle shots of playing golf and playing with the kids, and it's horrible. So we pride ourselves in the fact that we use very specific drugs that don't have these side effects. And so we're going to prove that in the clinical research. Certainly the over-the-counter products have no side effects whatsoever. Even at incredibly high doses, the only risk for naloxone is the risk of dehydration, and that's slight dehydration. So we tell people, if you're using massive doses, just drink some water.
Well, that's good. Now, okay, so for the people that are out there that are looking at your company, there's going to be investors, there's going to be funders, there's going to be financiers, there's going to be potential mergers and acquisitions, potential opportunities for you. We here at Rich TV Live, we're working with about 100 private and public companies already ourselves. So we have a lot of deals that we're putting together all the time too. So we believe that collectively, with the skill set that you guys have and some of the things that you guys are doing and some of the different companies and different contacts that we have, that, you know, maybe we could do something together and we could work together and we can really build a brand together, and we would love to be able to have you on the show in the future. So if you're speaking to all the people at home and they're maybe interested in investing in your company, how could they get in contact with you?
Well, obviously, you can go to NutraPharma.com, the main website. Lots of great stuff there. We were just on NBC News last month. They did a piece on us, which went national, where they actually went to our snake farm and interviewed the person that handles our cobras. Wow. So there's a bunch of cobras in there, but really talked about the drugs and what we're working on. So that's great. We do have an investor relations hotline. It's 877-895-5647, 877-895-5647. That number is on every one of our press releases. And then simply investor.relations@NutraPharma.com, investor.relations@NutraPharma.com. And we'll answer you within 24 hours. We have a lot of great things happening. And like I said, the only problem we've had now is convertible debt. And as these converters convert and sell, the stock price has been depressed. That's almost over. We see a light at the end of the tunnel with these with these conversions. Once that's over, I think we're really going to see a great appreciation of the stock price in the market.
Okay, so let's get into the convertible debt, because I've been in the industry for a long time, and I know that these toxic funders kill companies. So how much convertible debt is left? Like, what do we have to eat through to see the blue sky again? Like, how much convertible debt is there?
Well, currently converting, I think we're only down to about $45,000. It's very little.
Okay.
The next round of converters isn't until June. And with everything we have in place right now, it's our expectation to pay off that convertible debt before they can convert. So I really believe once we get through this little time now, and people have seen the great increase in volume as these converters convert and sell, I think once we get through this little bit right now, which really could just be the next couple of weeks or even maybe 30 days, we see a lot of light at the end of the tunnel.
What about if like, as far as money is concerned, is there a certain amount of money you guys are looking for right now? Like, are you guys looking for a certain amount of money for funding? If there's a funder watching, an institutional funder, a bank, someone that really likes your company, a bigger company that wants to acquire you guys, what kind of like money do you need to grow your operations? Is there a certain specific goal or target you're looking for? Oh, I think we may have lost Rick. Oh, technical difficulties, people. We lost him on Skype. Hold on. We'll get him back. Don't you worry. Don't you guys worry. We'll get him back. CEO Rick from NPHC. Rick. I'm trying to call you, Rick. We are having some technical difficulties, people. Don't you worry. We'll get him back on the line. You know how it is with technology. Things don't always go the way you want. And then what you do is you have to improvise. And you know what? Sometimes improvisation is the best part of the show. So don't you worry. While we fix our technical difficulties, what we'll do, let's pull up the symbols that are hot today. Oh, here we go. Oh, real quick, 262% up, people. 262% NADL. We're back. We're back with Rick and Rich. Don't you worry. We're back. Don't worry, Facebook. We're back. YouTube, we are back. We love you, YouTube, the greatest streaming platform on the planet. And we love you, Facebook, too. And we're talking about NPHC. And we were just talking about money you needed, or a goal or a target for funding to help you get where you want to go. Why don't you talk about that? And if there is a certain amount of money you need, even if it's a large amount, what do you need it for? Be specific so the people at home get a chance to know exactly what opportunities you're looking to, move into and you're looking to grow into in the future.
Absolutely. So we, like I said, I was saying before we got cut off, is that we've kept the company alive. We've actually been growing revenues, and we expect that revenues will at least make us cash flow positive in the next few months. But to get to the next level, we need a lot more money, both for the OTC products and for the ethical drugs. If you look at us as two separate companies. Now, the problem is the stock price. We can't do an equity raise at these levels. It's insane. We give away the whole company just to do an equity raise. So we've been proposing everything from long-term notes with banking partners to a joint venture. And in fact, right now we're shopping two potential joint ventures. One is for the OTC drugs, naloxone and pet pain away. Where we'd be looking to raise as much as $10 million for some percentage of the OTC company. I even envision this as, if you ever watch Shark Tank, a Kevin Harrington type, not Kevin Harrington, Kevin O'Leary.
Kevin O'Leary, yes.
Wonderful, the Kevin O'Leary type of deal, where we could even give the investor 25, 50 cents per unit sold until they're paid back, and still own a piece of the OTC sales, a piece of the OTC market from the company. And I think that's an incredibly potentially lucrative offer. Even with as much as $2 to $5 million, we could get naloxone at every store in the U.S. and Canada. That's CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, Publix. We could roll it out with cut-in fees and shelving fees. And I think naloxone could become a household, what I call medicine chest product within 12 to 18 months.
Wow.
So that's something we're looking at as a joint venture.
Wow.
On the ethical drug side, we're ready to move into clinical studies, phase 2 studies on pediatric MS, and we're ready to do that quickly. We just brought in a new chief scientific officer, Dr. Dale Vanderputten, who was formerly with the NIH, and he really knows his stuff. We're ready to move forward with phase 2 trials. but we're going to need as much as $10 million to do everything we have to do, tee up to phase 2, get through the phase 2, eventually into licensure of the drug. And again, we're looking at doing that in some form of JV, where if someone put in $5 to $10 million, they would own a piece of the pediatric MS drug, which is potentially, just in the pediatric MS category, a potentially $500 million annual drug. When you look at the broader MS market, MS is considered to be a $20 billion category. So if we can actually prove what I've said about our MS drug, we would own that market.
Well, that's an incredible market to own and to even be a part of. I think what you guys are doing is revolutionary. I think it's exciting. We would love to be a part of it here on Rich TV Live and be able to tell your story as it happens and continue to tell your story and continue to show the progress, because not only do you guys have huge potential as a company, but I think you have huge potential just on the human element as far as being able to help people and make a difference in this world, which I think is more important sometimes than making money. But it's funny how sometimes the two and two can collide and create a very special and exciting investment opportunity, which is what myself and our community is looking for, and one of the reasons why we wanted to have you on the show today. And we really appreciate your time and for you to come on the show and talk about your company. Is there any news or anything coming that's exciting that you can let us know? We're always looking for some exciting new tips or anything else you can kind of let us know. Like a little birdie said something big is going to happen, and maybe some of our investors get some great tips and some advice. So anything else you want to leave us with before we say goodbye?
Yeah, Rich, it's been great. Obviously, I know the rules of limited disclosure, so I'm not going to say anything that's not public information, but we have talked about this. We were just on NBC last month. That clip went viral, didn't go viral, it went national, so we were picked up by all the NBC affiliates. We are looking for doing more with NBC, and knock on wood, I'd love to get the call from the Today Show and tell Matt Lauer about our Cobra Venom drugs. I mean, this is exciting news stuff. This is sexy.
Oh, yeah, of course. The Today Show? I mean, It's nothing like Rich TV Live, but it's not bad.
And then we were just interviewed by Premier Impacto, which is a Spanish language television show. They did a big feature on us. It's going to be more than 20 minutes long, where, again, they came to the snake farm. They looked at the cobras. They came to our laboratory. They went in depth about our products. That's going to air shortly. And that's a show that's shown all over Spanish language. It's South America, Central America, Mexico, all over the U.S. in Spanish language television. That's coming out shortly as well. Wow. So we really expect a big boom there. Keep watching. Keep watching the website. If you're not on our contact list, sign up for our press releases, our news releases. We have a lot of great things happening. We're ready in the next few months to talk about the phase 2 study and rolling into that. That's going to be exciting. So there is a lot of great stuff happening. The infomercial for Pet Pain Away is ready. It's on the Pet Pain Away website. That's going to roll out nationally over the next 30, 60 days. So you're going to see a lot of stuff on Pet Pain Away.
Oh my goodness! Do you got a clip? You got a clip for us?
Yeah, I don't know how to show it on Skype. If someone goes to petpainaway.com, the entire infomercial, 2-minute infomercial is on there.
Why don't you just put it up?
I don't know how to do that.
Can you share it? Can you share it on Skype? Do you know how to share on Skype?
No, I'm gonna put my glasses on now.
Okay, we'll do that next time. Don't worry about it. We'll do that next time. We'll be more prepared for the next video.
Yeah, Skype is new to me. I'm a biochemist.
You know what? Send me the link. Send me the link. Why don't you do this? Send me the link to your website on Skype, and what I'll do is I'll put it in this video so that when people get a chance to watch this video again after this has been recorded, they'll be able to see it in the description, and I'll even throw it in the tags. So you'll get a chance for people to be able to go and find that link right in the description section. And if anybody has any comments about this video, or they like to speak to Rick, the CEO of NPHC, hey, now's the time, guys. Comment down below. Thanks for joining, everybody. Rick, thank you for coming on the show today. We really appreciate it. We love having you on the show, and we can't wait to see what happens next.
Well, Rich, it was a pleasure, and there are exciting things happening. I want everyone to keep watching.
Absolutely. Well, we'll keep watching. Don't you worry about that.
Are you listening?
All right, Rick. Onward and upward, my friend.
Thank you much.
Have a great day, buddy. We'll talk to you soon.
You too.
Send me that link, Rick. Send me the
I'll
link.
send it right now.
I'll put it in the description of the video. Have a nice day, guys.
You too. Thanks.
Cheers. All right, guys. I told you guys. Everybody's watching Rich TV Live. Now, I know what you guys want at home. You guys want to see the stocks, right? Yeah, I thought so. Now, we're live on Facebook. So while we get organized here on Facebook, what I'll do, I'm going to leave you guys with this stock right here. Take a look at this one. This one's just been on fire today. I mean, wow. That was a pretty exciting company. I think that's a pretty exciting opportunity. I don't know about you guys, but I think the opportunity is real. And I think it's an exciting one. Now, what's going on in the markets today, people? What is going on in the markets? We got NADL up 267%. Are you kidding me? Take a look at this, guys. There we go. There we go. Can you see us on Facebook? Yeah, you can. Oh, yeah. There you go, people. All right. Let's turn it a little bit like that. There we go. All right. Live on multiple platforms for the whole world to see. We are live on Rich TV Live. And what do we do on Rich TV Live? We find you winners. It's true. We find winners. And did you guys know about North Atlantic Drilling Limited, NADL, up 267%? You probably didn't know because you haven't been watching Rich TV Live, but it's true. It's on fire, up 267% today. And what do we do when we have winners? We give recognition. We love to give recognition when recognition's due. In the meantime, let's take a look at some other winners. What about this winner here? Could this be? Up 80%. Give it up to CHIT. It's on fire. There we go. There we go. CHIT up 80%. Look at the volume. That's incredible. Do you like the winning? If you're not winning, you're not watching Rich TV Live. We love to win on Rich TV Live. Yes, we do. And we only bring you the winners. Up 80% CHIT. Up 267% NADL. Let's give it up to DTRM, up 14%. And let's take a look at the gift that keeps on giving. Let's give it up to the promoters on this one, guys. They've done a great job. Give it up to the promoters. Gotta give it to the promoters. They're working hard, and they're doing a good job on this one. My goodness. Take a look at the chart on BLTO. It just keeps going up. It's the gift that keeps on giving, people. BLTO, Bingo Nation. Social media is buzzing for Rich TV Live. Great things are happening, people. Oh my goodness, is that the air horn? People are winning How could you not be winning if you're watching Rich TV Live? Because all we do is bring you the winners. Now, there's been some crazy things happening in the market today. Don't get me wrong. Today has been an absolutely insane day. So I got to talk about it because that's what we do here. We identify and expose the crazy things that are happening in the market. Now, what the hell happened here to this winner? There was no chicken dinner, people. No chicken dinner here. What the hell happened here to this winner? Let's identify it. Let's expose this for what it is. What the hell happened here? Anybody know? Does anybody know what happened here? If anybody knows what happened here, I want you to call me right now, and we want to talk about it live on Rich TV Live, live on Facebook, live on YouTube. We're live, people, and I want to know what you guys know, or I want to know what you don't know, because I'm here to tell you guys what you don't know. Do you guys see this? This opened up today at, are you ready for this? $2.65. It opened at $2.65. It opened at $3.48 in Canada. That was a good thing. That was winners. That was winning. That was chicken dinners for everybody. Chicken dinners all around. But no. What do we do here in Canada? What do you think happened to the stock, people? Let's investigate, shall we? Let's investigate what happened to this stock, because I'm getting tired of this. And this is happening over and over and over again, where stocks in Canada have big news, they start to run, and then they get halted. Oh my goodness. It happened to TWMJF. They killed Canopy Growth Corp last year. It happened to IPNFF this year. Went from 4 cents to 40 cents. They halted it. Now it's dead at 20 cents. Doesn't even trade. They did it to my beautiful baby DYA, which was a monster. Went from 8 cents to $1.20. Made me a ton of money. A big winner. Thank you, Paulo. Thank you, Paulo, for the pick. And then I bought it again because it had huge news that it had revenue for the first time in its history. And what happens? They get halted. You guys are killing me over here, man. My goodness. How are you supposed to buy stocks in Canada where every single time these things go up, they get halted? Oh my goodness. This is driving me crazy. I hate it. Okay, what is a halt? So you guys are asking, what is a halt? Madness. Pure madness. Look at the news that exploded DYA and then they halted it. This is incredible news. The stock was on fire, was exploding, and then they decided to halt it. Why did they halt it? Because it was going up too fast. That doesn't happen in America. But because these Canadian companies are duly listed, you will notice that these stocks, all the marijuana stocks today, are down because they got halted because they decided to halt ACB. And I told you guys, these are all a team. So when one goes down, they all go down. And I told you this yesterday. Expect if one goes down, they will all go down. Okay? This is disgusting. Look at what they did to this. Look at this chart. This thing has been a thing of beauty. I've been riding this train and telling you guys, look at this puppy. Look at this medical marijuana monster. These guys are a medical marijuana monster. And look at what happened. They went all the way up to over 260 and then came all the way back down after this halt. This is disgusting. This is manipulation. What the heck is going on? Why is this allowed to happen? Why is this allowed to exist? Why are these stocks getting halted? Why is this happening? I want to know. Do you guys know why this is happening? Are you guys able to identify why this is happening? This is absolutely disgusting. I don't see the news on this halt here. If anybody has news on this halt, I want news on it. This is getting ridiculous what's happening here in Canada. Companies are coming out with huge news, and all of a sudden they halt them, and then the stock goes right back down because everybody panics in the middle of a halt and everybody sells their stock. So please, Canada, I'm speaking to you, Canada. Oh my goodness. Canada, oh Canada. We average people, we want to make a difference in this world. We too would like to make money. And when stocks should go up, I think you should let them go up. Why do you stop them from going up? You say that you're doing something to protect us, but what you're really doing is hurting us. Because when we buy a stock and it goes down because of you, we get hurt. We, the investors, get hurt. So please, stop halting the stocks because they're going up too fast, because we are buying the stocks. And when you halt the stocks and kill the stocks, you kill the investors. So please, Canada, please, stop halting the stocks. I'm going to have to boycott buying Canadian stocks because of this nonsense that you guys continue to do of halting all of the stocks that are on fire. Stop it. Just stop it. Nobody likes it. Nobody wants it. Just stop it. Why can't you be more like America? In America, they don't halt the stock because they go up. But in Canada, they halt the stock because it goes up. My goodness. Imagine if you told all the homeowners in Vancouver and in Toronto, hey, you know what? Don't put that house too high. In fact, you know what? Stop. Let's put the price lower because we think it's too high. What do you think people would do? You think they would be happy? Well, why are you allowed to do that in the stock market? Why are you allowed to say, oh, let's push the button. Stop. Halt. Whoa. What do we do when we have a halt? Hold on. What do we do when we have a halt, guys? Let's hear it, okay? You guys know what we do when we have a halt. If you guys haven't been watching on YouTube, you guys make sure you like the video and you make sure you subscribe on YouTube to Rich TV Live so you can get the stock updates daily, live, in real time, because we're exposing all the truth in the stock market every single day, and we're bringing winners every single day. And the only reason why sometimes the stocks lose is because of a halt. That's the type of alert I give a halt. I don't like these halts, man. Stop it. Just stop it. Jeez. Nobody wants your halts. Okay? Nobody wants your halts. Nobody's being benefited by these stupid halts. Okay? So please, people, let's get it together. Okay? Let's stop halting the stocks and let's start winning. Okay? If you, Canada, want people to invest in Canadian stocks, stop halting the stocks. Like, come on, people. Come on, Canada. And then you wonder why everybody wants to go to America. You ever wonder why there's 30 million Canadians and 300 million Americans? Because you halt our stocks. Come on. And I'm going to keep exposing you guys for what you're doing, because this is manipulation. You're manipulating my portfolio. You're manipulating the people's portfolios out there. Why are you allowed to do this? Come on. Seriously. Why are we allowed to do this in Canada? This should be illegal. This should be outlawed. This is nonsense. Total nonsense. My goodness. I give you the alien siren, Canada, for once again halting stocks. Let me show you guys what Canada's done to stocks. Okay? There's a great company that I've been investing in that I absolutely love. I love this company. Canada decided to halt this stock. This stock has gone from 8 cents all the way to 82 cents. That's right. From 8 cents all the way to 82 cents. And I made a lot of money on it thanks to you, Paulo. You're a scholar, my friend. It's true. People give me tips, guys. And I give them compensation and recognition. Because recognition should be given when it's earned. This stock went to $1.20, people. Look at the chart. And you know what happened? Halt. 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 They halted the stock for not 1, not 2, not 3, 4 days. An entire weekend. They said halt for an entire weekend. Nobody buy the stock for an entire weekend. Is that not manipulation? Why are they allowed to do this in Canada? But yet in America, the land of the free, the home of the brave, why are they allowed to let the stocks run? But here in Canada, they don't want to let the stocks run. I need some answers, people. I want you to call me right now. If you know why this is happening in Canada, I want an answer. I'm serious. I want an answer. Why in America do stocks run 267%? 267%, and it's A-okay in America. I love you, America. But then in Canada, stock goes up 2%. 2%. Whoa, 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 slow down. Slow down. We're in Canada. It's up 2%. Hold on, people. Hold your horses. Slow down. Freeze. It's pathetic. The word that I use is pathetic. We're allowed to get high as hell, and everybody can get high in Canada, but we don't let our stocks run. But we've got the craziest housing market on the planet. The houses are allowed to run to the moon and beyond, but in the stock market, hell no, we don't want them going up too fast. Look at what they did today. Look at what they did to IPNFF. Disgusting. Should be ashamed of yourselves, Canada. Look at what you did to this company. You killed this company. You halted this stock at 40 cents when it was one of the hottest stocks in the universe. You killed this company. And look at it now. The volume is 0. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be embarrassed of this. And I will expose you for the monster that you are, because you are stealing our money. Stop stealing our money. Let us make money. We deserve to eat. We deserve to win in Canada. Why are we allowed to become high zombies in Canada, but we're not allowed to win in the stock market? But we can win in the real estate market? Who's making these decisions? I want answers. I'm going to go to a smart guy. I need answers. I need to talk to a smart guy. Because I'm tired of this. Tired of this. I mean, this is sick. It's making me angry, frustrated. Attila, if you're watching, Attila, I need answers, man. You can lie to me until the cows come home. I want answers. I'm not leaving this live stream until I get answers. I'm staying on here live for the next 10 days straight. You're going to have to break down my door, or you're going to have to give me answers. I want answers, people. Why is this allowed to happen in Canada? Why are you guys in Canada allowed to kill these stocks? These people are running these companies. These are real people. Why are you killing these companies? I want to know. Why are you allowed to do this? What is going on here? Why are you stopping the momentum? What is going on? Why is this allowed to happen? This stock that I bought yesterday, you guys killed it. You guys killed my investment. Like, this is sick. It was up all the way to $12.40. I was up 10% in one day on my investment. I was very, very happy. And then when they decided to halt ACB and kill ACB, Aurora Cannabis, a company that has a 1 million square foot medical marijuana facility that they're growing. Oh, look at this, guys. Isn't that interesting? NPHC. Hold your horses. Didn't we just have them on our show? Whoa, 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 whoa. This is groundbreaking. Hold on. We're on full alert, people. Full alert. NPHC was just on our show. They were in the red before the show started. And look at what we got here, people. Look at what we got here. We are up 10%. That is showing you guys the power of Rich TV Live, showing you the power of our community. I haven't even started dating NPHC. But you know what? I'm going to do that live right now for all of you guys to see the power of Rich TV Live. Companies come on our show and then they go up 10%. Look at this. Isn't that incredible? What do you think that's worth at home, people? What do you think that's worth at home to be able to come on our show and your stock all of a sudden goes up 10%? Not bad, eh? You think this is a coincidence? Let's take a look at the chart. It started higher at 0056, came all the way down to 004, and look at it. Look at the spike. Isn't that interesting? Right when they came on our show. Isn't that interesting, guys? Right when they came on our show? Look at that spike. Boop! And then boop! And now boop! They're going up live while we're on our show, guys. So, do you think this is by mistake, people? Do you think this is just luck? Do you think this is just luck that this is happening? No. It's the power and the tools of the gods colliding and working together. Now, luckily, this company is in America, so it will not be halted. But in Canada, because it's up 10%, it might be on a watch list to be halted. Just saying. I just want to call it like it is. Sorry, Canada, but that's the truth. If you're going to keep halting the stocks, I'm going to call you on it, and hopefully you're going to stop. Because us Canadians, we deserve to get rich too. Why are people in America allowed to go up? Let's take a look at it again. 267% without a halt. But here in Canada, a stock runs up, let's take a look at it. ACB. Aurora Cannabis. What did it do today? It opened up all the way at 348. It opened up at 348. So it was up big, and then the halt came in and crushed this right down, all the way down to $2.80. It went down 60 cents because of the halt. And now it's down 8.5% today. And what did I tell you guys yesterday? All these stocks trade together. ACB is down 8.5%. Let's take a look at APHQF. Another one of the stocks that's been up in the Fabulous 17. It's down 7.3%. See what's happening? They're all trading together, people. Let's take a look at another stock that is one of the major medical marijuana producers that's licensed out of Canada. Organogram. One that I absolutely love. I love this company. But once again, it was affected too. Let's take a look at Organogram. What happened with Organogram? Look at Organogram. Down 9.2%. Do you see the trend here? They all trade together, people. They all trade together. So when one goes down, they all go down. What was the catalyst today? The halt. The halt of Aurora Cannabis was the catalyst that affected all of the medical marijuana stocks today. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to say to you. Because these are Canadian companies, they are duly listed in America. Because they're duly listed in America, you will see that if they get halted in Canada, they will also get halted in America. If it gets affected in Canada, it will also affect the company in America. Okay, guys? Hopefully that tells you a little bit about what's going on and gives you a better idea of what's going on in Canada, what's going on in the markets. I do not like it. I do not enjoy it. I'm not happy about it. Never happy when we lose, but the silver lining in it is when these stocks go down, it's not because they're bad stocks. They're being halted because Canada believes, the regulators in Canada believe that this stock is not worth this price. They believe that this stock is not worth this price, and that's why they're halting the stocks and they're bringing them down. So you need to understand why this is happening. There is a method to the madness. And stocks go up and stocks go down. But in Canada, they get halted if they go up too fast because the regulators in Canada don't believe these stocks are worth this much right now. All right, I got to call my main man, Attila, see what he thinks about this. Because I know he's got an opinion about it. And we like to get interactive here on Rich TV Live. If you want to get on the show, all you got to do is give me a call. It's really that simple. Oh, doesn't look like he's available. So, I'm tired of the halts that are happening in Canada. It's affected all these stocks. Here's a company that we've talked to. Patrick Johnson, the CEO of CHIT, has been on our show. He's got some big news that's out today, and the stock has exploded. It's currently up 80%. It was up as high as 100 and I think 60% today. I think it hit a high of 0014. You can see the massive spike that happened here. This went all the way up from 0003 all the way up to 0014, I believe it touched. So it gave an amazing gain of about 400% today from the lowest it's been. If you've really been watching this and you're able to snipe it and just get in and do a sniper trade, this was a really good trade today to do a sniper trade with. CHIT up 80% right now, was up over 100% earlier today, over 140% at its peak, I believe, is traded 276 million shares in the sub pennies today, and 276 million shares at 001 average is about $276,000 that has gone through this penny stock today. So please read the news. Read what came out today. The news is very substantial, and the news is the catalyst that has brought this stock up. No one person can take a stock up, guys. The only thing that takes these stocks up is a catalyst, and typically the catalyst is news, okay? So take a look at CHIT. It's absolutely on fire, up 80% today. One of the companies that we've been featuring here on Rich TV Live that we think is undervalued, underappreciated, and underexposed. However, when you're dealing with companies in the underworld are stocks that are sub pennies. You have to be very careful. Buyer beware, because these stocks are very risky and they can go up very quickly and down very quickly, and I don't want you guys losing any money. So please, buyer beware. Do not buy any stocks just because we talk about it on Rich TV Live. Rich TV Live is just for educational and entertainment purposes. Please do not buy stocks just because we're talking about it on our show. We want you guys to do your own due diligence, and please buy stocks because you love those stocks. Make investments because you love those companies. Don't invest in a company because I told you to. Invest in a company because you love that company. Do the due diligence. Read their financials. Get to know their management. Understand their product. Determine if you think they're undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed. Those are the opportunities that we're trying to identify on Rich TV Live, that we have been able to identify on our show, that have made a lot of our followers and our subscribers very, very great returns. However, everybody that invests with Rich TV Live understands that this is just for entertainment and educational purposes, and everybody has to invest at their own risk, and we don't want anybody losing money here. So please, don't be buying stocks just because you heard it on our show. We want to identify the winners. We want to show you stocks that are up 80% in a day. We want to show you stocks that are up 267% in a day, to be able to teach you guys, to be able to make you aware, to be able to educate you guys. But this is all about having fun and making money, people. And at the end of the day, your money is valuable to you. And my money is valuable to me. And if I put money in a stock and it goes down, I have to be able to deal and live with those consequences. Same thing goes with you. If you take your hard-earned money and you put it into a stock, you also have to learn to live with those consequences. And I want to make sure you're 1000% sure before you press that button when you buy a stock. Okay? So please, make sure you're 1000% sure. Make sure you guys have fun, make money, and make sure you guys are winning. Because if you're winning, I'm happy. And if you're losing, then I'm not happy. Okay? So please, let's focus on winning. And when I see halts happening in the marketplace, I'm not happy. Pisses me off. And just makes me wonder why. Why, oh why do you do this to us? They told us money didn't grow on trees, but then that we found out they did, we didn't want to believe them. But it's true. Money grows on trees. Just look at TWMJF, Canopy Growth Corp. The LeBron James of medical marijuana stocks, which is down 5.4% today. Money does grow on trees. This company had a day where they made $1 million in a day, people. And that money, it grows on trees. It's true. So guys, please put TWMJF on your radar. Put it on your watch list. They are living proof that money grows on trees. All of these companies today are down in the red, and I'm going to give them an alert because I think it's a buying opportunity. Now, would you buy it tomorrow? No. I'll be watching. I'll be ready to snipe. Are you ready to snipe? Do you think this red is a down day and a buying opportunity? What do you guys think? Is this a buying opportunity, people? Do you like CHIT? Do you like NADL? All right, people, what other winners are out there? What have I missed? Let's go through the lightning round. Let's do it right now, people. What have I missed today? I want to know, what have I missed? Are there any stocks in the stock universe that I have missed today, that I need to know about, that I need to talk about, that I need to expose on Rich TV live for you, the people, you, the public, to know about? Please let me know, what have I missed? BVTK. Take a look. Let's take a look at BVTK. Wow! Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness! Do you guys see that at home? BVTK. Ooh, yeah. Up 900%. This is massive, massive air horns right here. BVTK. We're going to start dating live. For the whole streaming universe to see, we are dating BVTK. Wow. From the underworld all the way to 001, up 900%. BVTK. Wow. Are you guys watching at home? BVTK traded 2 billion shares with a B all the way up 900% to 001. Just to put that in perspective, 2 billion shares, that's $2 million that has gone through this sub-penny underworld stock today. That is absolutely incredible. Put BVTK on full alert. Put it on your watch list. Make sure it's on your radar. It's a winner, people. My goodness. Chicken dinner for everybody. Chicken dinner for everyone. Let's give it up to Thomas Janik for BVTK. And let's also give it to Squeeze for BVTK. Someone else might have mentioned it, but I got to give it to you guys because I see it now here in the room. Wow, what an opportunity. It's putting a little spring in my step. Now, could there be more? Guys, have I missed more? We're in the lightning round. What else have I missed? Have I missed any stocks? Is there something that I should tell the whole universe about? Live on Rich TV Live, on YouTube, the greatest streaming platform on the universe. And we're also live somewhere else. I see you. I see you. Who's watching? Who's watching? Who the heck is watching? Because if you're watching, you're winning. It's true. What else did I miss, guys? Oh, let's give it up to Adrian Cantu for BVTK. That was his alert. You are a scholar, my friend. And what do we do when we have winners? We give recognition. That's right, people. Recognition. Because recognition is earned. And this here, that's winning all the way to the bank. We just found a 900% winner. My goodness, look at this move. Somebody got real rich real quick. Wow. That's incredible action. Up 900%. Traded 2 billion shares. Let's put that in perspective. If you put in $1,000, you would have made $9,000 today. If you put in $1,000 today, you would have made $9,000 today. If you put in $10,000, you would have made $90,000 today. If you put in $100, you would have made $900 today. That's winning, people. That's winning. So what else have I missed, guys? Is there anything else? Could there possibly anything else as big as BVTK, the hottest stock in the universe? My goodness, what else is up, people? We're in the lightning round. All this winning is getting me hungry. I want me some chicken dinner. All these halts. These halts in Canada. You think you see a 900% gainer in Canada? Hell no. That shit would be halted. That would be halted in Canada. It's true. What do you think is happening, people? What are we missing? Check your stock screeners. Is there anything that I'm missing? Or have we identified all the winners? NADL up 267%. BVTK up 900%. CHIT up 80%. What else, people? Wow. NADL, breaking news. NADL is going up even higher. After hours, breaking news, guys. NADL. Wow. Okay, guys. It went up to $2.64. Now, after hours, it has broken $3. Give it up to Thomas Janik. You're a scholar, my friend. It is up after hours. Oh, wait a second. It just went down. Look at this. Oh, it just went up after hours to $3.06. Now up 12%, people. NADL up 12% after hours. It finished up 264% at $2.70, and now it's at $3.05, up 12% after hours. You can buy stocks after hours, and after hours it's up 12%. It's now at $3.05. We will be watching it carefully for tomorrow, people. Okay? So put NADL on full alert. It is absolutely on fire. Absolutely on fire, people. What else is hot? Take a look at this one, guys. Take a look at SALE. Sale. Up 48%. Another big winner. Hopefully you guys are getting a lot of chicken dinner in your belly with all these winners. I know, it's true. We just keep finding winners. And what else? Is there anything else that is winning today? Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, Fannie Mae, FNMA, up 10%, people. A company I love, FNMA, up 10%. And let's take a look. And that was all at the end of market. Look at this. Whoop! Look at that. Whoop! Right at the end of the day. Whoop! Sneak attack. Sneak attack. Alert. 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 Full alert. So we got to do, people. Bring them to your attention. That's what I do, people. I bring it to your attention before anybody else on the planet. PYDS up 45%. Another winner, guys. Chicken dinner all around. All right, people. I gotta roll. It's time. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you tune in for our next show tomorrow, live on all the streaming platforms. I'll leave you with the biggest winner in the universe, up 900%. See you later. See you later. Make sure you like and subscribe. Download our app. Make sure you like and subscribe. Download our app on iTunes. Make sure you download our app at the Apple Store. Make sure you download the app through your Android device at Google Play. And you can get all of it at www.richtvlive.com. You can download our app. You can see our show. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click that like button. Visit Rich TV Live. Don't forget to subscribe. Click that like down below and comment on the show, because all I do is bring you winners. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Peace in the Middle East. I love you all. Make sure you like and subscribe. I ain't kidding. See ya. Bye. you know what? Gotta let you just watch this one since it's about this show. It's about this one, right? NPHC? That's what the topic is about today? So I'll just leave it. You guys can look at this one.